problem is to write a Python program to count the number of each vowel. Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to WsCube Tech. My name is Ayushi Jain. In this video, we will learn how to write a program that will allow us to count a number of vowels in a string. So guys, if you have a string, if you have any string written down, that means if you have written down any sentence, any title of a movie or anything, and if you want to count how many total number of vowels are there in it, then what you can do is you can write a program in Python that will allow you to count the number of vowels in it. Let's see how it can be done. In Python, we have two methods by which we can do this. Let's discuss both of them one by one. First method is with using the dictionaries, and the second method is with using the list and dictionary comprehension. So first of all, we'll be talking about the dictionary method, that how we can do it with the dictionary method. So for example, if you have a string, suppose if I have a string called as Harry Potter. What do I first need to do is I need to first convert the upper cases into lower cases. For that, I'll be using the casefold function. That I'll apply casefold function to it. Once I have applied casefold function to it, I'll also create variables called as vowels. Inside the vowels, I'll be adding the values like A, E, I, O, and U. Now what do we need to do? We need to create a dictionary over here with the help of these vowels. That right now the dictionary count, that means the value count over here should be 0 for each vowel. So we'll be creating a dictionary by using the method of from keys. So we'll be creating from keys where vowels will be the keys and 0 will be the value. So it would look like this, that A 0, comma, E 0, comma, I 0, comma, O 0, comma, U 0. So this is how a dictionary will get created over here. Now what do we need to do over here is we need to iterate and check. Now where do we have to iterate? We have to iterate in this string and check that if any letter matches with the keys. Suppose H is there and H is not matching with any of the keys over here. But then we iterate and go on A. If A matches with any of the letter over here, that means any of the keys. Keys are A, E, I, O and U. If it matches with any of the key, in that case, what will happen? A count will increase by 1. So it will become A1 and the rest will remain the same. Then R is not a vowel. Then nothing will happen with R and Y. Then with P also nothing would happen. But with O, what will happen? The count will increase by 1. So it will become O1. T is not a vowel. T again is not a vowel. E is a vowel. So the count of E will increase by 1. And R is again not a vowel. So the new dictionary would look like this, that A's value would be 1, E's value would be 1, I's value would be 0, O's value would be 1 and U's value would be 0. In this way, you will come to know that how many times a vowel is occurring inside a string. Now let's put this formula, let's put this method inside our Python and let's see what happens. The solution 1 using dictionaries. First of all, let's create a string over here. So I am creating a string is equals to Harry Potter and the prisoner of Azkaban. Okay. After that, I need to create a variable called as vowels. Inside the vowels, I am storing A, E, I, O, U. After this, all I need to do is that I need to convert these uppercase letters into a lowercase letters. For that, I'll be writing string is equals to string dot casefold and open close the parenthesis. So if I print this string now, let's see how does our string looks like. I'll just run and show it to you. Our string looks like this, that all the uppercase letters have been converted into a lowercase letters. Okay. Once we have converted them into a lowercase letters, I'll just remove the print statement and I'll put it inside the comment box over here. And once we have converted them into a lowercase letter, we need to create a dictionary. So I'll be creating a dictionary called as count, in which I'll be creating a dictionary with the help of our vowels. So from keys, I'll be using the empty dictionary dot from keys, and the keys would be vowels and the values would be 0. Now if I print count over here, let's see how does the count looks like. So as soon as I run it and show it to you, it will be A0, E0, I0, O0, U0 as I showed it to you in the example. Okay, so I'll just put this also inside the comment. So once we have created a dictionary, what do we need to do? We need to iterate inside this string and check that if any letter over here matches with the key of this dictionary. That means if it matches with A, E, I, O, U, in that case the count, that means the value over here will increase by +1. So for that we will be writing that for character in string colon, if that character in count, that means if whatever our character is there, if it is there in the count, in that case its value. So how to increase a dictionary's value? We will be writing count character plus is equals to 1. That means the value of that particular character will increase by 1. Okay, let's print the count now and see what happens. So I'll be writing print count. And as soon as I run it, I'll get the output that A is occurring 5 times, E is occurring 3 times, I is occurring 1 times, O is occurring 3 times, and U is occurring 0 times. And if you want to check, you can check as well. So one more thing over here, that why we have converted them into a lowercase over here is that if I would have not converted this into a lowercase, if I would have kept it like this, my output would not be same. Why? Because here we have a capital A over here, and that's why it's not counting this capital A over here. Okay, or we don't have any other vowels, but this capital A, it's not counting this capital A. So that's why we need to use this case fold function. So I'll just put it back to uncomment. So I'll just uncomment it, and again if we run it, we'll get the output like this. So I hope this part is clear, that how we have found the number of vowels which are there in the string by the simple method that first we need to use case fold to convert all the capital letters into a lowercase letter. Then we have to create a dictionary by using the method of from keys, where the keys will be the vowels and the values would be 0. After that, we need to iterate in our string and check for each letter that if that particular letter is there in our dictionary, that means it matches with the dictionary's key. In that case, the value of that particular key will increase by +1 over here. Lastly, we will print the dictionary and we'll get the output. So I hope solution 1 is clear to you. Let's talk about solution 2, where we will be using the list and dictionary comprehension. So guys, for solution 2 also we'll be needing the same string. So I'll just pick the same string from here and paste it over here. Also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put everything inside the comments. And now what we need to do, we need to use list and dictionary comprehension over here. For using that, I'll be again creating a variable called as vowels. Inside the vowels, I'll be storing the value of A, E, I, O, U. And plus we'll do the case fold as well. So string is equals to string dot case fold, and open close the parentheses. So all the uppercase letters will be converted into a lowercase letters. After this, what we need to do, we need to create a variable called as count. Inside this, we will be doing the list and a dictionary comprehension. Now how this will work, first of all, we will be creating a list over here, and then we will be converting it into the dictionary. So how the keys, first thing that we are going to do is we need to put keys over here, that key colon sum will be what over here, sum will be the sum of all the time any vowel is occurring inside our string. So key colon sum, and then we'll be using a for loop. So I'll be writing that every time the value will increase by 1 when for character in string, if character is equal to key will be what, again A, E, I, O, U. So what we will be iterating, we will be iterating inside the string, and if the character is equal to key, then it will increase by 1 over there. And then we'll be putting the outer loop, that is for key in vowels. And lastly, we will print the count. Let's run and see what output we will get. So again, we will get the same output, that A is coming 5 times, E is coming 3 times, I is coming 1 time, O is coming 3 times, and U is coming 1 time. What we have basically done over here is we have created a dictionary with key, and the value is what, sum. How to find this sum? For that, we are increasing the value by 1 every time if there is a character that matches with the key over here. What is the key? Key is the vowels over here. So for key in vowels, that means in the vowels, the key is what? A, E, I, O, U. And every time a character, that means every time a value increases if a character matches the key. Lastly, in the value, we will find the sum of all the time the characters appeared inside a string. So I hope you guys have no doubts in the questions in both the methods, and both the methods are clear to you. And for more such interesting programs, stay connected guys. Thank you.